Good morning. Today is a new day. It's going to be a great day. Jumping straight into the charts. This is what the 1 hour chart looks like. Yesterday at like 3 o'clock, the market pumped and it eventually hit my target. I don't know if y'all watched my video from yesterday, but I was targeting midnight open right here, like all throughout this chop and all of this. And that's what made me lose about $2,000 in equity yesterday. But it definitely pumped up due to, due to earnings. It tagged it, rebalanced, and now it's heading back up. So I believe right now we have shifted into a market maker buy model. All right, so right now I believe the market will correct for a better entry. Maybe in this area here, there's a 1 hour fair value gap that we are going to notate. So with that 1 hour fair value gap in mind, I believe that price will draw into this internal liquidity because it took external liquidity here, displaced up. Now it's going to be taking internal liquidity. Market maker buy model. All right, looking at the 15-minute chart, there is an imbalance here that's in line with the 1 hour fair value gap. There was a shift in market structure here yesterday and immediately rebalanced for an entry to send the price up to take out these highs. All right, look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, so on the 15-minute chart, it looks a little bit different. Gave you an entry here. There is an imbalance here. There's an imbalance here. There's an imbalance here. So which imbalance will it trade to? I don't know. We're just gonna have to sit and wait. However, Asia high traded about, what is this? Traded about 40 points. It did consolidate, but not much. London took out Asia high, and London high was taken before New York open. All right. So what does that mean? We could see manipulation happening during New York AM session, which means that it will be very, very volatile, which means that it could be a lot of chop, right? It can manipulate down and then provide a lot of chop, and then we could see an expansion during the New York PM session. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for. I am still trading the 100K funded account. This is the rule that I'm trying to instill in my head. We are going to be trading micros. We're going to see what price does. I'm expecting price to manipulate down to Asia low at least, and then send price up. So that's what we're going to be waiting for. If it displaces up more, then it is what it is. We're not going to rush into any trades today. Looking at the 5-minute, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, there's liquidity here, 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 here. There's a lot of liquidity to be taken. So I do believe that New York AM session will manipulate down to send price higher. So that's going to be the plan. Now, I need to talk about something because I looked into Apex trader funding because of the 90% sale that they're having. And my thought process was, okay, if I buy 5 50K evaluation accounts at a 90% discount, and if I trade one micro, then I think it will help me with my psychological aspect of trading one micro being too small. So I'm trying to trick my brain into thinking, okay, one micro is not small by trading it at a multiple of 5. Does that make sense? So I'm trading one micro account using a trade copier so that one micro account will be copied to all of the other 5 accounts. So if I trade on one account, all of those trades will be mirrored and copied to the other accounts. So I'm technically trading quote unquote 5 micros, but I'm really trading only one micro on one account. So that's what I'm going to be kind of testing out. I'll just keep y'all updated on how that account goes and how it's going. My main account will be the funded 100K account from Top Step. All right. And if you are interested in taking advantage of the Apex 90% off deal, then click the link in the description below. And I also pinned the comment in this video so that you can use my link. It will give you the 90% off. And if you have any questions on how to set up your account using this Apex Trader Funding prop firm, then let me know. I'll walk you through it. Let's get it. I entered this short trade on my Top Step 100K funded account. I am trading 3 micro ES. I am targeting lunch lows at the moment. This is actually where I entered. There's an inverse fair value gap that got filled. So I'm looking to take this down to NYC low. The reason why I believe it's a short is because it hit my 2.5 target, right? And it created a bearish divergence. And I believe the Dow wants to head lower. So I'm gonna take this down into that area, into this area, and see how this trade pans out. And I'm gonna just let this run. I'll keep y'all posted along the way. And I wanted to give y'all an update. I did get my 550K Apex evaluation accounts funded. So tomorrow I will be trading those 5 accounts. I don't know when those accounts will be available for me to trade, but I'll keep y'all posted on that. Alright, so far this position isn't looking too good, but it is still within my risk, so we're gonna let it play out. Alright, looks like I can just go ahead and close this. This inverse fair value gap here has been breached, meaning that this is now bullish. So I'm going to flip this position. And go long. 3. So I am going to at least actually see this as a manipulation leg, and we'll be targeting 2 fib. My sell stop is going to be here. Right there we go. That should be good. All right, I hit my trailing stop. We're gonna be looking for another trade. I didn't like the price action on that, especially because YM is still all the way down here. It just looks like price is gonna come down. Honestly, if ES or NQ breaks this structure here, then I'm gonna short all the way down. Okay, just a little update. I entered this position off of the inverse fair value gap that the 5-minute candle made here. So I took the fib from this manipulation leg, and I'm targeting the 2 fib, which is at 50.91. I'll keep y'all posted on this trade. All right. So this is a trade entry here. If we took some heat, bounced off of this inverse fair value gap here, and respected it pretty well. So I am pretty happy about this position. I'm gonna move my stop loss up to about there because it broke that high. Now we're not gonna be taking a loss on this position. We'll see how this trade pans out. Alright, it looks like this position is gonna get stopped out at a pretty okay profit. I'm okay with that, because if it breaks this low here, then I'm pretty sure it'll come down lower. We'll see. There we go. Yep. So book that for about 26.25. We're gonna look for another entry. All right. So I entered another position here because of a divergence that the William %R was giving me, but I didn't realize that it was lunchtime. So I'm not really liking this entry. I was working on some stuff, and then I turned around, saw this, and just entered and didn't really look at the time. But I have my stop loss set here. If it goes below here, then I know we're gonna head down lower. So we're just gonna sit tight and wait and see what happens with this position. I just moved my stop up a little bit here. I'm still targeting the 2 fib, which is at 91. We'll see how that pans out. I feel like if I didn't trail my stop loss here, I still would have been in that same position. So, I mean, I basically entered where I got stopped out. So maybe if I didn't trail my stop loss, it still would have been okay, but I'm learning as this goes. I know I'm playing 3 micros and I should have just left my stop the way stop where it was, but I didn't want to take a loss, and I think that's because my mind is set to the 2 loss daily max. So because I didn't want to take a loss and end up not having to trade, I think that psychology is kind of messing me up by trailing my stop losses. But it's also not hurting me. So I'm kind of 50-50 on that, to just keep my stop the way it is and just take the loss. I'm not sure, but what are your thoughts? Leave a comment and let me know so that so that I know what the better option would be. Right now I'm looking at the divergence here that this created. I'm not really liking this price action where YM is trading down and NQ just took lunch high. So I might just close out my ES micro position here for a $97.50 gain. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to close it out. That was a good win. Alright, giving y'all an update. I'm trading MNQ at the moment. I got tagged in. The reason why I'm in this trade right now is because of this change in the state of delivery. So I basically put a limit order there, tagged in, and I'm going to take it up to these highs. I do believe that it may go up to the 4.5 fib, but I'll be okay with this. This is the inverse fair value gap, so my stop is placed pretty well. If I get stopped out, then I get stopped out. It's okay. I'm just going to monitor this trade. Alright, this position is just teetering around here. Not kind of liking it, but we're going to keep this position alive. See what happens. But I really want to know how y'all did in this trending market. I mean, all the market did was just pump, 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 which is kind of crazy. So if y'all made money, let me know. Yeah, this trade doesn't look good. I think it's time to just close it out. Alright, it got stopped out. Alright, end of the day trade summary. Today I did a whopping $41.10 with 15 trades. I was able to stick to trading micros for a while, and then I started scalping with minis. But you know what? It's okay. I'm not too mad at that. I did take more losses than I should have, but these are my executions, or my orders, I should say. Looking at my Apex 50K account, I got funded in one day, and you got to multiply this by 5. So I did about 15K today across 5 accounts. I did get funded for all 5. So whenever I get my funded account, I will be trading that and I will be documenting that as well. Okay, so Apex 50K account funded, Apex 300K account didn't do anything with it yet, so there should be nothing in there. Oh, I gotta delete that because that probably is wrong. So don't mind that. This is supposed to be in the 50K account. Looking at the Top Step performance summary, $41.11, 9 winning trades, 6 losing trades. I took 3 times more losing trades than I should have, but You know what? It's okay. I managed my risk pretty well. Max loss was $100. The largest winning trade was 145. Not great, not bad. Honestly, I should have done better today because it was a trending market, and normally I do a lot better in trending markets. So these are my executions on micro and Q. I started trading micro and Q at the latter half of the day. These are my executions on micro ES. I shorted here, that was a loss. So that was like a $97 loss. And then I told you that I traded NQ, scalped NQ here. I know, shouldn't be doing that. I should have only done a 2 loss daily max, but it's all right. It is what it is. I think after getting all of those 5 funded accounts, my mindset was I should stop trading, but I wanted to trade my funded account and try to bring it back up, but only did $41. Yeah, let me know how y'all did today in this trending market. Market's kind of consolidating at the moment, but leave a comment below. Let me know how y'all did. If you want to join me on my journey, subscribe, and I'll catch you tomorrow.